My blue lights just turned on, and this is how it's looking. Everyone's still acclimating from the stress. I only had one concern with this toxic hammer. It has this stringy substance on the right there. I reached out to Aqua SD, and he told me to keep an eye on it. Will told me to keep an eye on it and to let him know how it goes, and they'll be happy to replace it if it dies. It's a purple hammer, Xenia and Zoas in front. Man, loving this tank, especially when the blue lights are on. Everything's just glowing, and they're still acclimating, so we'll see how everything goes. But I'm pretty happy with the tank and the purchase. Just look at this neon hammer. It's awesome, and it's still not fully adjusted yet, so I'm waiting to see, and I'm very interested to see this Alpora. It's looking great also. When I got it in the bag, it was all shriveled up. I didn't know what it was. This one right here in the middle is a candy cane. They're very bright also, and my friend told me they grow very quick. I'm hoping it takes off in here. Again, this is the hammer. With hammers, there's two varieties. One that branches. I'm assuming this one is a branch. It looks like they just cut off a branch and fragged it. But this one here came on a huge rock. It's not even on a frag plate, and I assume they cut it on the side right here. It still looks fresh, so it looks like a cut wound, and this is either algae or pus coming out from the cut. I don't know, but the green up top is very bright. The camera's not picking it up. I don't have any gel filters or anything like that, but you can see the stringy stuff. I'm concerned with that, if it's infected or anything like that, but the guarantee policy is pretty good, so I'm not worried. If it does die, William will replace it for me from Aqua SD. This is a purple hammer. It still looks constricted, but it looks healthy. And these are my two test subjects here, the Xenias. They're constricted as well, but I'm starting to see little dimples, so I'm hoping the feathers come back. But yeah, two Xenias in the back. They're test subjects, and Zoas in front. They're opening up now. Let's do one more sweep. This is the chaotic frag rack. I'm going with the frag rack because I'm still new to the hobby, and I feel like using the frag rack just to kind of grow out my coral and keep things alive. Once I master that or get used to that, I will use the rocks that I actually purchased and kind of get into scaping and all that. But yeah, for right now, I'm focusing on the coral itself and keeping them alive. That's my looks like a bush of flowers right here. This hammer looks like a tree to me. This alien Zoa, he's still closed up. And this one was a freebie. It looks like another Zoa, but we'll see once everything opens up. The frag rack, the chaotic frag rack looks great, and I love it because it's not dedicated holes where I have to stick it into a hole. It's slots, so I can slide it along and adjust accordingly. Okay guys, so the last shot I had the blues on. How I time the lights is that the blues go on for about an hour and then the whites come on, and then they're both on at the same time until later in the night. The whites go off and then the blues stay on for about an hour or two, and then the blues go off at night. But right now the blues and whites are on, and this is how everything's looking. My kids are playing around right now, so that's who you're hearing. So the first one is a mystery. It looks like a Zoa to me. It's not opening up yet. The second one is an alien Zoa. This is a candy cane. This one right here is a toxic hammer, but it has some stringy stuff on the side. Looks like it's going away though. It's still closed up. Toxic hammer, a fancy Alpora, a purple hammer, and these are not from the order. There's 2 Xenias and some Zoas in front. This is how the whole tank is looking. I'm gonna leave these guys alone on the bottom rack, and then once they get accustomed to the lighting, I'm gonna gradually step them up to the next level and onto the next level. But I'm pretty happy with the rack so far. And the hammers are looking very plump and flush, I mean. The purple and green one, the only one that's like constricted is this toxic hammer. I think it's a wall, but I'll keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens.